Not like that, Jets. That was crazy what I just said. What I just said was nuts.
Hey man, you guys good?
Yeah, pause everybody. Oh my word.
Hey guys!
Hey, welcome back to our channel. It is day 6 of
Pumlani.
VLOGMAS. Sorry, you gotta do some stuff. Yeah. Okay, we know you're figuring it out, but it's fine. Welcome back to VLOGMAS, day 6. We've got our boy with us, Pumlani, who is gonna help us out a little bit. We'll tell you about that now. But before we do that, if you haven't liked, subscribed, commented for any reason, won't you go ahead and do that right now? Let us know who you are.
Hit the notification icon.
That's right, hit the notification, whatever she said. Hit the notification. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. If you're currently watching and this is the premiere and you're in the comments, we want to say that you guys are the real ones. Notification gang. Shout out to y'all. We love you guys.
Almost put the wrong finger up. Sorry.
We'll ban you from
We'll
this
ban you
channel.
from this channel.
I'm joking. We also just want to say that we've preserved all COVID protocols.
Exactly.
We've done our pre-checks.
We've preserved.
We're symptom reserved.
Wait, what? Robin? Should we move on from this? Are you freestyling right now? Let's continue with the program.
Reserved.
Let's continue with the program.
Also, guys, I also want to give Clive and Pumlani a shout out. They have their own channel. It's called the To Life Podcast. So hit them up, go and have a listen.
I'll put it up here somewhere.
Listen to their podcast.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's great.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They talk absolute nonsense, actually, and that's why they're here today.
Exactly.
Today we want to ask them really awkward questions that girls are afraid to ask guys.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm really nervous because I don't know where this conversation is gonna go.
It'll go where it needs to go.
But that's fine. We hope that you guys enjoy it. So we're gonna kickstart it off.
Let's go.
Asking,
Sorry. You knew why you called me.
Go ahead.
These are also ungovernable. I don't know why I decided to do this with them.
Let's go.
The first question is,
Yeah.
what's something you're judgmental about?
What's something you're judgmental
Judgmental
about?
about. I'm judgment.
Like, what do you judge other people for?
Yeah.
Dirtiness. Yo, let me tell you something.
And girls.
Wait.
Because it's questions that girls are scared to ask you guys.
Okay, yeah, no,
what
my
do we-
answer's still the
okay,
same.
okay.
Dirty girls. If you are a dirty,
You share my pin to you.
you are
What are you laughing
a
at?
dirty, like here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Guys are naturally clumsy, you know. But if you are a girl who is dirty, I judge. Like, I know that we're not supposed to. The Bible says we shouldn't judge people. However,
It does.
I judge.
It does say judge others.
I judge.
You just need to be willing to be judged too.
Exactly. Yeah. So for me,
Yeah,
that's a big thing for me. Like dirty people, dirty girls specifically. No, thank you.
Okay, what do you judge?
Yeah. What are you judgmental of? In girls?
Girls that, what? I have faces. I'm just like, no. Girls that are loud.
Really?
That's strange because you're
Pumlani.
the loudest person I know.
So we must not compete.
You want to be loud. by
No, what I'm
yourself.
saying
Why
is
did
like,
that catch me
Are
by
you?
surprise?
Are you saying like the
it's like Iba class.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's like you're sitting there, Clive, and like you know those the girls that like try to compete with you.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now
yeah,
you sit there going, yo, like I'm out here, and the girl goes, yeah, you are.
Okay. Iba class.
Iba class.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Or girls. Yo, okay, I can't say it like this, but you know girls that when like house plays, like house music plays, and they go yo, jive sis. You don't need to do this.
I have no comments. The views expressed by Pumlani Ngokwana do not express.
There was
are
the
not
one time
endorsed by.
Go over Pumlani.
they're playing the Yanos.
The Yanos, that's what they're called, brother.
And then there's this. So the one guy goes in, whining alale makai, you know,
Okay.
and then the responders goes asfunu alale makai,
Yeah.
right? So there's a classy way of saying it.
Okay.
And then Ichapa. Yini class.
Whining afuna ukulaleka. Why?
Ankezanga nezitsha.
Next question.
Yeah.
If you guys had to go out on
Yeah.
a retreat and there were not enough beds to share,
Okay.
what happens? Do you sleep in one bed?
Are you saying as dudes?
As
yeah,
dudes.
would you sleep in the same bed?
Yes, we
would.
He slept in my bed the night. No, you didn't sleep in my bed. Who slept in my bed the night of the Bachelor?
I'll tell you what happened.
Pumlani slept like this. Pumlani slept like the what's the vampire called? Dracula.
Dracula.
Slept like Dracula on the floor. Like a crazy
I
person.
need to explain myself.
On the day of my the night after my Bachelor.
Dudes don't mind like sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah.
There's a protocol.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there is.
here's the worst way it could ever happen. So it's Clive's bachelors, right? We come back, we're all tired. So I slept on the floor in the living room.
Yeah.
Right? In your guys' first
Yeah.
place, right? Clive goes to the bedroom,
Yeah.
right? So now I'm sleeping like a vampire, and then when I wake up like Undertaker. Because technically I was dead. Come back, right? So now, Robyn, I get up and I go, my back is killing me. Dude, let me just go sleep in Clive's
room, yeah.
room, right? So I go in. Now the thing is, Clive is not, when you get into the bed, the person who's sleeping must move to the end, so you just
Yeah.
come in.
Right.
Now the issue is, I'm tired. They am on top of, when you have to do this.
Climbing over me, bro. Yeah.
Wait, how many of you guys slept in one bed? Because that's wild if you guys all
No,
slept.
not more than
I think
two.
it was only just me and Pumlani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying so it was only the two of you in the bed.
No, yeah. If
Yeah, it
it's
was only
when
the
it
two of
becomes
us.
three,
Once it's 3 and 4, are
but there's
we
certain-
cousins?
And also there's certain guys that you can't, you can't share the bed with. There's certain people. So for instance,
you're right.
people that sleep like us,
Yeah.
you can't.
That's true.
I almost said there's certain people you can't sleep with. I was like, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
brother.
Okay, how do you feel about your girlfriend having a lot of guy friends?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Not a lot, because again,
No.
before,
I'm phony. Ngathemba umuntu. Ngithi ngathemba umuntu. I want you to hear me. Ngathemba umuntu. Sorry.
you're saying zero.
Zero, Clive.
Absolutely none.
No.
But
no,
wait,
no.
we're me and Karabu and
Yeah,
Bubbles are friends.
but listen to
Okay.
me, Clive. Think of the proximity of your friendship.
Oh, okay, proxemics is important. You're right. Okay.
So actually, if you
So
think
you're
about
saying
it,
outside of this close circle, none.
yeah, so here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even you guys
Yeah.
are friends with her.
Yeah.
The structure's worked now through me. You guys don't just call.
Bro, there's girls watching this, punching the screen right now, bro. They are. Does he mean to say? He does.
Yeah.
He does.
No.
Like the thing you guys.
You
think
can have acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, yo, do
Yeah,
you know Clive
but not
from
like
Gaga?
friends.
Friends.
Yeah, you should have chick friends. I mean, you're friends with Robyn.
Yeah.
So for me, again, it's like
Yeah,
I don't, and also for me, I don't see it happening because most of our friends are in the same circle.
Yeah.
If, for instance, maybe Rob's gets another job somewhere else, and then there's people there that she meets. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with her having like friends there, but there's always a line. Obviously, there's always a line. Hey. But my answer is I don't have a big issue with it. But I can see why some would say zero.
Especially if your person is hot, mama. Bazonithathela. Kunabakuluva laba ngaphandle.
They call them work husbands.
The next question is, in like the space that we're in, which is the church space environment, if a girl is interested in you, how do you know?
Well, I'm a worship leader. I know. When I say raise your hands, they go, he's here. They jump around.
You can't say, start manifesting.
Stop it. Yeah! Yeah!
How do you know?
How do you know in the church? You know how I think the first thing is?
Yeah.
When that girl always has a word for you.
Yeah, that's true.
She likes
Hey, I got a word
Y'all
for
be
you.
wilding
She
out
doesn't.
there.
She doesn't.
Like,
She doesn't have a word for you, bro. She's telling you that
She
she
has
likes
a
you.
number for you.
She's got a phone number. For you. That's true.
Yeah.
Another way is, again, I think for us, because we're on the other side of it now, we see it in groups, like in our church. Like it's a proxemics thing. Why are these two always that's all the sign you need. That's all the sign you
so
need. If she just happens to be, and that's the thing about Christian girls. Christian girls don't just happen to be where you are. Like if you keep going to a place like, oh my gosh, you're here too. She knew. She tracked you on Instagram. She spoke to some friends.
And they always have this weird thing of like either they have a word for you or they go, you know, the Lord is jealous of you. He wants you to himself. So don't be around. See anybody.
Oh my God, that's true.
Yeah.
The Lord wants you to himself.
The Lord has laid on my heart that this season in your life, you just need to
Sanctify.
separate.
Yeah, this season,
Sanctify.
you get summer, you get winter.
Yeah.
You get autumn, you get spring. I feel like this is a winter for you.
Because of the calling on your life.
Because of
you
the
just
call
need
on
to
your life.
focus on that.
You're not buried. You're not buried, you're planted. God has just planted you this season. Meanwhile, she's saying, it's not the Lord. In parentheses, just underneath the word the Lord, me. I'm saying, I want you to myself. I'm saying you're not buried, you're planted.
And or they use reverse psychology. You know, with me, I'm just waiting for the right person. Because God wants us to be equally yoked. So if you don't come to my cell group, you are not for me. If you don't pray for me, and you're sitting there going, wait, that's me.
Is this hypothetical? Or are you saying me? Like you as in me?
Oh my gosh.
So that's how you guys know.
Okay. What is the reason for guys ghosting girls? Like why do guys just go silent?
You know what, actually? And I know that I reference, if you've been part of our community for a while, you'll know I reference the story all the time. Guys don't just ghost for the sake of ghosting.
I mean,
Oftentimes, guys will ghost you for a reason, but at the same time, oftentimes it's a petty reason. So with Robyn, like she's saying, like whenever she tells the story of the day when I sent her a text, she didn't respond to my WhatsApp. Actually, it wasn't blue ticks on the WhatsApp. There were gray ticks on the WhatsApp. Then I went to Snapchat and Robyn was there grooving on Snapchat. And yet she could. Here's the problem. So you forgot your phone at home, but you found another phone to go to Snapchat, and you logged into your Snapchat.
Yes.
So then, okay.
Do you remember how big Snapchat was in 2016?
I would have hoped you would have remembered how big I was in 2016.
We were
Hey yo, you know what I'm talking about. See my eyes? Roll them. Not like that. Hey. Not like that, Jets. That was crazy what I just said. What I just said was nuts.
Hey man, you guys good?
Yeah, pause everybody. Oh my word. You know now though. Okay, what I mean to say is this. As big as Snapchat was, I had her on Snapchat. So why couldn't she just send me a message on Snapchat to say I left my phone? So guess what happened? And I try to explain that to everybody. There was a video that was actually going around. I'll share it. I'll maybe link it or something. Men not revere, but men want respect more than they do love. So at the slightest sign of disrespect, a guy goes no more.
Yep.
No. So after Robyn's phone and all that, the ghosting there was intentional, but it was because I felt like I was disrespected. Yeah. So I was like, here I am waiting for a response. Keep checking my phone. Then,
with your blanket.
Yeah, with my blanket. Then casually go to Snapchat and there you are in a bomber jacket at McDonald's. Like,
what
that's
okay.
Are you hurt? Are you hurt, dog?
What color was the bomber?
I think it wasn't it this?
Wow.
I think it was the same color. So anyway, I think a lot of people, now look, there are some guys that ghost. There are guys that ghost girls who deserve to be ghosted. Like there's girls. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Remember again, on this channel, you're gonna hear a lot of How I Met Your Mother references. Remember the keeping someone on the hook?
Yes.
Keeping someone on the hook is like this. There's a big door, and they go, I can't be with you right now. That little door, that little space that's open is the door where someone actually doesn't really like you, but in all those stories in How I Met Your Mother, you see how these people are they're like doing stuff. The guy was doing laundry for Robin, so it's those girls that are like doing a lot for a guy. That's the girl he ghosts. A guy never ghosts a girl he likes. Never. Ever. The only time is if the girl he really likes disrespects him.
Yeah.
Like
or which Robin? The one in the TV
this
show?
one right
this
here.
one.
The one in the habit.
This one right here.
The only reason, one of the reason why a guy would ghost a girl is an indecisive girl.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, you know, we're jabbing, you know, and then you're not, you know,
you're not reciprocating.
Yeah, it's like
we're playing tennis and it feels like there's nothing on the other side.
On the other
net.
side,
yeah.
Then you go, and then they all goes, why don't you talk to me?
Yeah. Can you guess what nationality Pumlani's girlfriend is?
Relax.
Relax. Well, what's the most embarrassing moment of your life with a girl?
Most embarrassing
With
moment
a girl.
With a girl.
Whether it was on a date or
okay.
You missed signals and you made a move and then she was like,
not
like
me.
that.
Babe, what's the statute of limitations?
Yeah,
with regards to, like, what's the statute of limitations? Okay, let me tell you about an embarrassing moment with Robyn, guys.
No.
How? What do you want with?
Okay, what's the most embarrassing moment?
Okay, fine.
Clive, no, don't do it. As your friend.
No, I think I can. So, while I was a bachelor, me and somebody were in a car outside of the complex where we stayed. And so we're in the car, we're making out. And then some like undercover cops there by, I won't say the place.
The place where you were recording? The place where you recording?
Because were you in the car with us the once when the undercover cops stopped me and Luke's and them? Like out of nowhere. Like we just stopped at a robot, then all of a sudden,
No.
lights everywhere. It was like that type of thing.
Yeah.
So outside the complex, these cops get there.
Yeah.
Super duper like, you know those cops that think they're your dad?
Yeah.
Hey, Udirang. Malume, no, now the person I was with couldn't speak the language, so it's just a bunch of them interrogating me, making little jokes. Now I'm trying to be like, no, malume, like, hey, him fana. Hey, no man. Eh?
Omonat.
Hey, man, no sharp man.
Sharp man.
This is level. Okay, so and then they were like, it's a mokoloyi. Now I was like, hey, uncle, come on now. What's wrong? Okay, that's my most embarrassing story.
Most embarrassing thing that happened to me was, well, okay, it has to be me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, when I started getting my life, so I had been a freelancer for a while.
Sure.
And then I had started getting like a permanent gig happening. So, I used to remember where I used to stay. Where I lived opposite a brothel.
Yes.
Opposite a brothel.
He did.
I did. Right opposite.
Yeah.
So what happens is, fine, I don't, partake in those activities.
Of course.
Not once.
Of course.
Right?
Come on.
So I'm at the house, and then my neighbor, gets one of the girls. You know what I mean? And my
your neighbor
indulges.
Okay.
Right? So now at that time, my girlfriend at the time comes to visit me.
Okay.
Right? She comes to visit me. She's like, hey, I'm at the gate. I open the gate.
Yeah.
When I open the gate, now we get into my
Where
house.
you're staying,
Right? As I get in, this guy, he just opens the door and this lady comes out.
Yeah.
And this lady goes, hey, Pumlani, my girl is here. My girl's like, now I'm going, I evangelized to you, dog. You can't be like,
Oh no.
dude, and the way, and now the thing is, she says, "Hey, Pumlani," and she stands, bro.
Oh, so she's not walking.
She's not
past.
walking.
So she's waiting for you to say, "Hey, Sbanbani."
And now the thing is, like, you know, the bras.
Oh,
yeah, it looked bad, bro. So now I'm going like, "Hey, Susan,
You well?
hey, what's up? Yeah.
You reading your Bible?
The neighbor outside, yeah, Pumuchu. Now I'm sitting there going, it was something, bro. I sat for an hour, Clive,
Trying to explain.
trying to explain
how
to
you
my
know the
girlfriend
lady.
at the time.
Oh,
No, she's not now.
Oh,
But listen to how I explain. No, she just lives across the road. No, I see her all the time. No, like every way I tried to explain this, thing,
Oh my god.
and I was so embarrassed, bro. Like I didn't speak to that lady for like.
Oh my gosh.
That's hectic, bro.
So this is my second last question. Like when you're in the bathroom and like you're at the urinal,
Yeah, say it again. Chiruru. Please add a
This
chiruru.
spelling and grammar errors brought to you by the good people at Norcom High and Norcom Primary.
the urinal.
Yes.
Sometimes I get so excited. Have you ever like peeked on the other side?
Hell no.
No, you don't.
Even if I did, there's a gap.
Gap,
there.
yeah. There's a
Any
rule.
dude that comes and pees right next to you, I would rather wait. I'd rather hold it in and make sure that the rule is
Yeah.
there's always a gap between.
It's so weird because the thing is, Robin, you can't peek like this. For you to see something, you have to do this.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't.
You have to turn your whole
You
head.
have to turn your whole
Your
head.
whole head, you gotta look.
Can I tell you the most embarrassing stuff about a urinal?
Yeah.
Dude, we're here at the church, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking a whiz, right,
Yeah.
in the urinals. So someone that I know, a man that I know,
Yeah.
is walking to the urinal.
Sure.
Now, you know, like, it's not foreign for, like, while you're taking a whiz and Clive walks in, yeah, sure. And then I turn, sure. But, you know, you turn your head.
Yeah.
You don't turn your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
This guy.
Turn his whole body to you.
No. It's
Okay,
not that bad. It's not. Robin, I'm taking a whiz.
That would be crazy.
Right? So this is the wall.
Yeah.
Guy is coming this way.
Yeah.
Guy goes, sure, Pumlani. I turn, he's unzipping
On his
way.
way to
But
the
like,
urinal.
bro,
Like aggressive.
Here's what I'm saying. But by the time he gets to the urinal,
Oh,
it's out. It's like. So
He
now,
missed- oh, so he mistimed
So I
it.
go, sure, Joe. When I look at his eyes, and then some reason I look down, I go, no, and bro, he just swings like, you know what I mean, in all its splendor.
Oh no.
Mfana, and that time I had to go in church after that. And I was sitting there going, what did I just
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, you saw the bangers and the mash.
say?
My bad, bro.
Nicho.
I mean, not
now
my
that
bad. It
we're-
wasn't me, guys.
Since we're talking about that anyway and we're closing off, when you're like doing a number two, like what happens to your thing? Like
What
do
do
you
you
just
mean?
sit there?
What do you mean? What
Like
thing?
where does it go in the toilet or does it like
Robin, come on.
What kind of a crazy person?
No, Robin.
What?
No, you can't be asking nonsense like that. What do you mean?
There's a reason that they say why.
where
That's why they
does
ask
it
how's
go?
it. They say how's it hanging, Robert? Because it hangs. Can you imagine if you go to the bathroom and then you put it on top of the
Your
chair?
thigh. Or on top of your thighs.
That's madness, bro.
No, Robin.
No, Robin.
Everything has to hang.
Everything stays.
Just, you know what I mean?
That's why.
And Robin, when you squat, you don't squat like you're squatting.
Yeah, dude.
No, like if you're at home, you're not squatting, you're sitting.
Yes,
Yeah, but you don't sit with
you
the.
don't.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You don't sit with the. It hangs.
it hangs. You
'Cause I'm
need,
trying to
there's a
explain.
chasm. Okay, Robin, there's a chasm. Right?
So you open
so,
your
so, so,
legs.
so if these are your butt cheeks,
Yeah.
ne?
Whoa.
You're sitting like this, right? And then they hang.
This is gonna be taken off of YouTube. To the children
You
watching,
guys know
we're
why
very
you got
sorry.
me here.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is it?
No.
Yeah.
It hangs. It hangs within in the stool.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not on top of this. You know. It's,
Anything else you'd like to know, Robin?
Has it ever like, if it's ever inside, has it ever hit like the toilet?
I don't know how.
Yeah, it hasn't really hit the toilet, but here's what has happened sometimes. The splashback. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, the
It feels
splashback.
like I'm gonna die. When I was
hate
younger,
the
I used to think
splashback.
that my thing's gonna fall off. Cause like sometimes,
Because you pee.
cause yeah,
Because
and the
it's
splashback just. Dang it!
Dang
I'm
it.
gonna die now. I've caught something. I gave myself something.
It went up the urine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's
that was
terrible.
the scariest thing. I remember going to like camp on when you go to camp and then they scare you. Don't pee in the river, guys. There's a fish. It's a fish in Brazil. It's in South America. It's not everywhere. They're like it swims up your. It's a fish in Brazil. So if you are in grade 7 and you're going to bush pigs or any of these camps, don't let them lie to you, bruh. That thing isn't everywhere. And maybe it might be, so I'm not a medical practitioner. All I'm saying is I got old enough to know that fish, and that's the thing, it's not even a tadpole, it's a fish.
Snap.
It's like a fish. It swims up your
urinary tract.
Yeah, and then it gets lodged in there.
In your bladder. Talk about bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
So that same place where I lived across the brothel.
Yeah.
So there's a communal toilet.
Yeah.
So there's a row of toilets, right?
Like a strip.
Yeah, like a strip. So I need to go speak to the Lord.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm
Oh my goodness!
He has to go pay his taxes.
taxes, right? Speak to the Lord. So Clive, I go into the
Speak
bathroom.
to a man about a dog.
I like that. I've always wanted to say it, but I always get it confused. I want to speak to a dog
About a man.
And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. So I go into the bathroom, right? And I'm gonna make this short. So I get into the bathroom and I close the, but I was pressed, right?
Okay.
I go in, close the door, and Clive, when a man is in the bathroom doing a number 2, it's a holy moment. I'm caught up in this world.
Yeah.
So
Don't
don't disturb.
interrupt me. Yeah,
But now outside there's kids playing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Okay, fine. I'm hearing the kids play. I'm there thinking, pressing in my matters, right? Bro, while I'm in, now understand, my pants and my ankles.
Oh no.
Dog,
You're
I'm
vulnerable.
vulnerable. These kids are playing hide and seek.
Oh no.
Some of them hide in the bathroom.
No.
I didn't lock.
You.
So when this kid opens and sees me like this.
Now you're reaching out for the door, but he's holding it.
No.
He was just standing up.
And he comes in.
No.
And he's hiding. So he looks at me. Now my pants are my ankles. I'm looking at this kid. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my God.
Now here's the sad part, Clive. Here's the sad part. Now, so as I reach for the door, when I reach for the door, I have to get off my seat a little bit, right?
No.
So, but now before I could get to
Cut
the
up
door,
and then
he shut up. So what happens is, right? This kid opens and comes in. So he was in a rush. So he opens and came in. So now I'm like, ugh, and I'm sitting now on the stool.
Oh no.
He walked. So now I'm going, get out. So I'm angry, right? When he leaves the door open.
Oh jeez.
But now it's too far. So I have to get up. Do you know how sickening it feels for you to get up?
There's way too much wind blowing.
So I'm walking like this.
Also, your pants are
My pants are my
so you can't take a proper step.
So now you're like you're shimmying to the door.
And then someone knows somebody. So performance anxiety of my life. And I couldn't do it no more. PTSD.
Oh
So
my God.
now I made when I moved, I made sure my bathroom is like I have an in-suite.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was it, guys. I just want to let you guys know that these weren't my questions. I felt very open asking you guys these questions.
But they won't be used against us, right?
Oh my gosh.
It's in the public domain.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have any other questions you want to ask Clive and Pumlani, maybe we'll do a part 2 of this. We love you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow.
For
Also,
Vlogmas.